So I guess what you're asking is not the way we put it together, or elaborate, I'm sorry.
Absolutely. So tell me what it takes to get from what you're going to build to the build. What does it take to engineer a project?
So it all varies depending on the circumstance of what we're building. So in a backyard, if we're going to be doing an elevated patio, it's very important that we engineer the walls. And what we mean by that is the water mitigation for the wall systems, tying those walls back, drain tile going around the actual patio so we can allow the water to not push the walls over, but to actually drain out and put force in the walls. It's all about drainage and water mitigation along with compacted bays and interlocking the paving systems.
Perfect. Anything special with engineering when you're just doing a walkway, for example?
So for us, I mean, yes, depending on how the walkways are, a lot of the projects that we'll do, they'll have large slopes. Well, as a slope, gravity's gonna want to pull that away. So what we call foundation support block, so we'll actually bury a block on the outside edge to help that from sliding off and keep it structurally sound.
So I think maybe from a high level, if you can just tell me, what it takes, I kind of want to hear you look at each project and have a solution, because
Sure.
you're probably using a lot.
Yeah.
Depending on the project.
So, like scope of the job, when we go out and look at the job, we want to know the soil conditions, we want to know elevations, we want to know all those details because that's going to obviously factor in how we build this project and build it to last. So when we're working with clay or sand, it's going to be built differently, different elevations will be built differently, but each particular project will be built differently than the next project.
Maybe could you want to work in something like with paver engineering, it's what you don't see that matters, right? The courses you go underground,
Yeah.
the drainage, all that stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You want me to?
Sure, I agree. Okay.
That's okay. So, engineering, walk me through again what we were just talking about. What does it take to get a project done? What do you need to know?
So it's everything you don't see that is truly important in the brick paving world. It's the base preparation, the right compaction equipment, the right base, and all those things along with drainage and what have you, water mitigation. That's going to make the actual project stand the test of time.
Right. You offer so many different types of pavers. What options are there when you're looking to do a project?
There's tons of options. Whether you like a free flow patio, you like something geometric, or a combination of both. All different kinds of pavers. There's face mix products. There are through, which means the product is all the way through, color all the way through. Face mix, you're going to get more of a crisp color, but it's only on top that they make that way because it sands and defines it on top. There's also products that are pre-sealed. There's just so many options out there. It's hard for us to even show all of them.
Which is why you have a great showroom, correct?
Correct. Yes.
Any particular trends or styles that you're seeing?
So one of the bigger trends we're seeing is people going back more towards the brown. The browns are really popping where grays were really big for the last 5-6 years. Now we're starting to see the browns and the beiges really come to life. A lot of brown, dark brown, chocolate brown. That seems to be a big trend.
So a nice warm
Earth tones, yes. Earth tones are definitely making their way back.
What about size?
Size is really, it depends on what you're going to do with the space. So if you do a lot of entertaining, then we're going to suggest that you use a larger space and bring a larger space. But if you have small gatherings with just your family, that really depends on what you plan to use the patio for. And a lot of times, I haven't had one person say this patio is too big. So usually a little bit bigger is better because you have more room to move around.
So you do a lot more than just patio. You also do walkways. What kind of projects can you get done with like a walkway?
So paver walkways